With more than $1.3 billion lost to romance scams in 2022 alone, law enforcement agencies are stepping up to tackle this problem. But what's being done on the legislative front to stop these scammers? Welcome to the Law Discovery Lounge, where we explore the world of criminal law in an accessible and engaging way. Today's topic is romance scams and the legislation aimed at fighting them. Connecting with potential romantic partners online has become a standard part of modern life. But behind the promises of affection, there lies a growing threat: romance scams. These online frauds have impacted millions worldwide, causing heartbreak and massive financial loss. Romance scams often start with what seems like an innocent online connection, quickly developing into a romantic relationship over the course of a few weeks, or sometimes extending gradually over several months. But eventually, the scammer will ask for money, using excuses like emergencies, travel expenses, or business opportunities. They always seem to have a reason for avoiding in-person meetings or video chats, often claiming they are overseas or having technical issues. Additionally, the scammer will quickly try to move the conversation of the dating platform to a free messaging app like WhatsApp. Scammers are skilled in emotional manipulation. They build trust and exploit emotional attachment to demand money. While there is no specific romance scam law, many scammers are prosecuted under existing fraud legislation. For instance, in 2021, a federal grand jury indicted 11 individuals in Texas for defrauding elderly victims through romance scams. These defendants, who were arrested in a large-scale operation, were charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud. In addition to wire fraud, and depending on the country and legislation, scammers can be prosecuted for various other offenses, including fraud by false representation, forge of documents, money laundering, and identity theft. These offenses allow law enforcement to prosecute romance scammers even without specific legislation for these types of conducts. Recognizing the need for more targeted action, lawmakers are pushing for more specific laws. In the US, for example, the proposed Online Dating Safety Act aims to require platforms to notify users if they have interacted with a profile associated with a potential scammer. In New York, the proposed NYS 166 bill aims to require clear warnings on money transfer platforms, informing users of potential fraud risks before completing a transfer. In Singapore, the proposed Protection from Scams bill would allow police to issue 28-day restriction orders to banks, limiting transactions of users involved in ongoing scams who refuse to believe that they are being scammed. Meanwhile, in South Africa, the Cybercrimes Act criminalizes cyber fraud and provides a robust legal framework to prosecute cyber offenders. Many victims are unaware that by transferring money, they might be unknowingly participating in crimes such as money laundering. In some cases, they can even face legal charges for facilitating these illegal transactions. In one case, a 42-year-old woman unknowingly acted as an intermediary, transferring 72,000 euros to help her cousin's virtual partner, who falsely claimed to be a soldier needing funds to leave active duty. Manipulated by an emotional story, she used her own savings, unaware that she was involved in a scam. To protect yourself, always be cautious of requests for money or vague details about a person's life. Scammers often create elaborate stories to avoid meeting in person and rely on emotional manipulation to gain your trust. Some common red flags include requests to move the conversation off platform, inconsistencies in the person's background, and sudden financial emergencies. While romance scammers can be prosecuted under existing laws, current legislation has not proven to be a strong enough deterrent to stop them. Only time will tell if these initiatives will truly take hold and make a lasting impact. Meanwhile, stay vigilant and help spread awareness. Are you aware of any other legislative efforts aimed at combating romance scams? Is there a specific aspect of this topic you would like to see further covered in a future video? Thanks for watching and see you next time.